is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. And this is the scene here at the third oldest venue in Spanish professional football, the Estadio de Mendizorroza. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Alaves against Atletico Madrid.
It's been a slightly disappointing start to the season for Athletic. They've played well in patches, but haven't done it for long enough periods. Hopefully today we see them take it to the next level. This should be a good game.
Here's the Alaves starting lineup.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
This is the starting lineup for Atletico.
4-4-2 against 4-4-2, that certainly takes me back. I think this will come down to who wins the battle in central midfield, because there's four very good players in there.
And away we go, the first half of this game. Baena. David Hansko. Koke with it. Jimenez. Just the sort of result and performance Atletico were hoping for in their last match against Elche. How do you anticipate it going this time, Stuart?
Well, their victory was certainly deserved because they created the better chances. It was a good performance. Today, I'm expecting them to repeat that performance by having the majority of the ball and creating good chances. Let's hope...
Is this the moment? And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, he's hitting the right area there, and that's the result, a goal from the rebound.
Is restarted, 1-0 here. Under Guevara. Very effective pass. And the pass deftly cut out. Koke. showing fine vision. Well, he's been ruled offside. Good-looking move. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Encouraging this from Atletico, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Promising pass. Tony Martinez. Well read to ease the pressure. Alex Baena. Marcos Llorente has it. Vision from Fernando Torres. Can he finish? And that's tidy work to push it to safety. Atletico leading, and now a corner. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
And back to Sivera. Comfortable on the ball, moving it forward here, Atletico. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block.
They've obviously decided to sit deep and just defend their box here.
Griezmann. Scope for another goal. Oh, quick thinking to win it back. Antoine Griezmann waiting. The story so far, decides to shoot. Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky. Well, the half-time interval is coming up. Atletico leading. Interested to get your thoughts on what you've seen from them.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Griezmann. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the Mendy Sorosa. And so the second half underway. Atletico with the lead, but who knows, there might still be a few twists and turns in this game. Marcos Llorente. Koke. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Well, Manchester City have been busy in the transfer market. The contract situation finally ironed out, and he could be available very soon, Stuart.
Well, I think it's a good move for him. He has great ability, but needs to be that little bit more consistent. I'd say it's a fair price as well.
Baena. Koke with it. Koke. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are.
It's too easy for them to keep possession here.
And there to intervene. But a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Alaves, and they take on Athletic Bilbao. .30 minutes left for play. Lucas Boye. Oh, the threat is there. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. Takes it on. Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. It's Atletico against Villarreal. Griezmann in the middle. Atletico regaining possession here. It's a good-looking Atletico move in the making. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And good anticipation. Guevara. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Oh, good vision there. Well, thumped clear. Koke. Now the counter-attack looks on. Torres! Oh, a set, and there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
You go across the keeper, that can always happen. It's a really nice goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Under Guevara. Boye has it. Well, they lost custody of it. Koke. Hansko. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. Griezmann. Could be dangerous. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Three goals without reply. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And a brisk run. Very effective pass. And the referee blows for full time. It goes into the books as a win for Atletico Madrid. Your verdict?
Well, they were good today. Some of their passing football was excellent, but they do need to show a bit more.
Two teams ready to face off in a clash that will captivate fans across the globe. The tension's building, and this is one you won't want to miss. Thanks for joining us at the magnificent Metropolitano in Madrid. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, and I'm delighted to have Stuart Robson's expertise alongside me. And we've got action from La Liga EA Sports on the way. It's Atletico Madrid, and they face Villarreal.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Nicola Pepe.
Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone.
Well, that was excellent defending. Just made it very difficult for them.
Here's how Atletico Madrid line up.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers, and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
This is the Villarreal team.
Well, this system gives them a good defensive base. A well-drilled back four, a solid midfield with wide players tucking in, and two forwards who can press the ball. But does it provide enough fluidity going forward? I'm never sure.
Having a look, and it's in! It's no longer goalless. There's the opener.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So Atletico Madrid find themselves behind, and they've got work to do. Marcos Llorente. Perfectly anticipated, really well won.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Ayoub El Kaabi. One to latch onto here. That's a good pass. Well, that's how to deal with it. Nicely gathered.
Nicola Pepe.
Could be setting something now. Good pressure high up the pitch. Both teams guilty of giving it away here.
Well, there it is. Villarreal have had a lot of the ball in the last 15 minutes and look like scoring every time they go forward. They do need to extend their lead, though, while they're playing so well.
And here they go again, trying to make something happen. Really good pass. Terrific bit of blocking.
Well, that was brilliant defending.
And the work pays off as they get the ball back. Koke. Griezmann now. Hanchko. Griezmann. Torres. Who got in the way of it. Jose Perez. They're getting into a good position. Lovely defensive work. Pedraza. Lovely pass, the ticket to be in. Still under threat here. Villarreal pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. Stubborn refusal to give up possession. And there's the whistle, and that will do it for the first half here in Madrid. Atletico up against it as the second half kicks off. Can they mount a response in the next 45 minutes? Being made to work to stay on the ball.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Thomas Partey. Molero. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Promising looking attack from Atletico. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Pap Gay. Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Yeah, that price I think is valuable.
Having a try, but hasn't managed to force any sort of save.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Koke. Hanchko. Alex Baena. This is an excellent run. Real opportunity. Oh, it was a great chance, and it should have been taken.
Yeah, that could prove to be a really important miss.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Oh, they've lost it. What happens now? But the man in goal wins the race to the ball. Koke. Baena. Koke. Onto Llorente. In the right position to cut out the pass. Koke. This looks promising from Atletico. Marcos Llorente. Griezmann now. Oh, it must be here. The game will stop. Offside. We're going to see an Atletico change. Jose Perez. Pepe. That keeps the attack developing. And they won't be going any further. Only 15 minutes left for play now. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. Is this the equaliser? And he's done really well to keep that out. That's out of play. It'll be a throw now. And the manager's seen enough here, or not enough, because he's coming off. Oh, what a chance! That was the moment, and it's gone.
Yeah, they won't get too many more chances now.
Pap Gay. Jose Perez. Now it needs a good ball in. Oh, a great chance. Super save. That just had to be kept out.
Well, could that stop be the turning point? They'll need to be quick, though.
Antoine Griezmann. Alex Baena. Griezmann. Baena. replacement now. Alex Baena. And the referee brings the game to a close, with the points going back with the visitors.
It was very competitive.